Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday. I think it's October 20th, something like that. Kind of lose track of the days. And I just let these guys out of their building and fed them and watered them. And you don't know if you can tell or not, but there are less of them. We started our butchering on Saturday. We got 13 done. We could have done more, but we want our birds to be pretty big, and we were getting to the small ones. We pretty much got rid of the biggest ones Saturday. So anyway, we were going to continue doing it this Saturday, but we decided to wait a week because we really want them to put on some weight. We want to get them bulked up enough that we can at least do half of them. That would be the last Saturday of October, and then finish it off the first Saturday in November. And we're hoping the weather doesn't get too cold. If it's anything like what today and yesterday have been, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that, because right now it's not even 9 o'clock in the morning and it's already in the 70s. Which is a bit strange. This has been the strangest year. It's like we had a spring that never really happened. Took forever to get warm, and then it turned into summer. And then we're having a fall that's not happening because it's just not really gotten cold. It's cooled off a few days, but then it gets warm again. So I don't know if that means it's just going to end up going from 60s and 70s to 20s and 30s and then just turn into winter. I don't know, but it's very strange. Alright, well, I'm going to go get the rest of my chores done and then go get some breakfast. See you in a little bit. Oliver still hangs around. He's waiting for his breakfast this morning. Aren't you, Oliver? Aren't you, buddy? You ready for your breakfast? Huh? Alright, well, let's get your breakfast. And all my chickens and ducks are doing fine. As soon as we get done with the butchering, we're going to start getting this place winterized. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff to do this fall. We got to get this all winterized. We got to get the shed cleaned out so Virginia can move into her winter home. And we got to get the camper buttoned up for winter. We never even used it this year. We haven't used it in I don't know how many years because we don't have any money. Aside from having no money, Scott just started a new job not even a year ago, so he doesn't have any vacation time. Plus, I don't have anyone to take care of all my critters while we're gone, so I don't know, camping may be a thing of the past for us. Alright, let's get this job done. Let's see if we have any eggs this morning in the duck coop here. Looks like we have one. One. And then there was one that was on the ground. So we got two today. I don't know, our egg production has been pretty down this year. I really don't understand it. With the chickens too. Oh, I can't lock this with one hand. I'll be back. Alright, so I'm fixing my coffee this morning. I already got the water in it. Just gotta scoop the coffee in. Give it a start. I don't know what it is today, guys, but my brain feels really foggy. I don't know. See, I can't even speak. I didn't want to get out of the bed this morning, and I can't seem to put my thoughts together. And I don't know if I want to turn the camera around because my hair looks terrible. guys. So I'm getting my breakfast going. It's already 9 o'clock. I don't even have the kids out of bed yet. I guess looking at my messy hair is better than just staring at the coffee pot when I'm trying to talk to you. Oh, I don't know what my problem is today. I don't know if this is such a good idea to vlog today, but hey, you get the full picture of me at my worst. I don't know. I'm just feeling really down, and my brain is just fogged, and I'm kind of anxious about lots of things, and we missed church just on Sunday because Scott has a sinus infection, and I wasn't feeling great, and Olivia's getting over a cold, and we're all just not feeling great. So we stayed home, which we hardly ever do. And poor Scott suffered all weekend because he couldn't get in to see the doctor, and they refused to call in antibiotics over the phone. You'd think antibiotics would be one of those things that would be no big deal, but I really don't know. I don't understand their stinking thinking. It's not like Scott is a baby that's never had antibiotics. It's not like he's a young child that could get over too many antibiotics and build a resistance, and it's not like he's on antibiotics all the time. He is never on antibiotics. They set these cut in stone rules that is just nationwide, and instead of person by person. The doctor can't make any of his own decisions based on what he knows about the patient. He can't, it takes any personalization away, I guess I should say. The doctor just basically his hands are tied, and he knows my husband. We've had the same doctor for 18 years, almost 19 years now, and it's just really, really frustrating. But I just think that's just ridiculous. It seems like worldwide our medical profession is in the toilet. So anyway, my coffee is done. I'm going to eat my breakfast. So this is my breakfast, some overnight oatmeal and coffee, and this is the mandarin orange kind. It's so easy to use because I can just use canned mandarin oranges. Let me see if I can find. See? And it's so tasty. I really, really like this overnight oatmeal. I'm really hoping that once winter gets here I don't get tired of it because it's a cold breakfast. But anyway, I'm going to eat this breakfast and then we'll get on with our day. And Olivia's getting over some kind of a cold / allergy, something going on with her. We're all suffering from allergies really bad for the colder temperatures, and I don't know if they're ever going to get here. It's like in the 70s out there already this morning. It's weird. This has just been the strangest, weirdest, rottenest year I've ever been in. Weather and everything else, personal life, bad things have happened, just a rotten year altogether. So anyway, I meant to tell you, and like I said, it's because my brain is in a fog. I don't know what the problem is. I did a video on our butchering process, and when I'm all completely done, when we're all completely done with it and all of the birds are done, I will get it all done and edited and configured together, and I will be posting that. So be watching for that video the first week of November, I think, or second week of November, because we're going to finish up on the first Saturday in November, so it'll be the week after that sometime. I'll get it up. And just so you know, I didn't film any of the actual killing, and I won't. I don't like to watch it myself, and I don't expect anybody else to, and I think you pretty much get the general idea of what has to happen. But I did do step by step everything we did through the whole process after the killing of the butchering process, because there might be some of you that don't know how to do it and would like to know, and sometimes people who are searching on YouTube will, searching how to butcher a chicken, they might click on my video, and that way they'll get to see step by step how we did it. So there'll be a little bit of blood and there'll be a little bit of graphic stuff, but it is what it is. And I think if you are following me on my channel and subscribe to me. One of the reasons you're doing that is because I deal with poultry, and so if it's too offensive, then I'm just warning you now, and I'll also put a warning on the video that there'll be a little bit of blood. So anyway, I'm gonna go eat my breakfast and we'll talk to you in a little bit. So this is my current chalkboard quote. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. And I'm really working on that, with being content with what we have. And pretty much I am. There are certainly some things that I would like to have that I don't have. But what we have is certainly enough, and we can live on what we have. So that's a good lesson to learn. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Now, the kids and I are going to clean out the brooder house. We have to clean it out about twice a week because it just gets so nasty. So the first thing I have to do is get all the chickens out. I think most of them are out, but I got to get the rest of them out into the yard. And we have to block off the door. They act like they need some food, so I'm gonna get them some food so they'll come out. The sky is so cloudy. Oh my goodness, I forgot to lock this up this morning. Come on, you guys. Come on, over here. It's food. That's enough to maybe... You guys gotta move. I'll step on you. You just have to go out. Out, out, out you go. Out, out, out you go. Go on. See how gross and disgusting it is? Ugh. Yuck, yuckity, yuck. Go on. Out, out. Out, out. Alright, I gotta put the door in from the other side. Normally we use the tractor and the wagon, but Scott left the ball hitch hooked to it that will not fit the wagon, and I don't know how to change it. So we're having to use a wheelbarrow. So Travis is scooping it out, and Olivia will go dump it. And I'm going to clean the poopy board off. That's where we put the waterers. And I'll put the fresh litter in when we get this all cleaned out. So I'll be back when this is all cleaned out. Okay, so it's done. Nice and clean. Sure smells a lot better. It'll smell good for at least a couple hours. And it didn't really take all that much longer using the wheelbarrow. It only takes us about 20 minutes with the three of us working out here. So, alright, I'm going to let the chicks back in if they want to come back in. A couple have come in. It's awful warm today, so I doubt many will come in. Alright, YouTube, that's it. Got the brooder house clean. I'm tired. We did a little bit of rearranging over the weekend. I had moved Terpsy's cage in here a couple weeks ago because I just wanted to get all the birds out of the family room and into one room. So I got Terpsy here, and then I got Mary over there. Well, this is where Travis's computer was, and with him sitting here all the time, it was really difficult to get through this walkway right here. And Olivia, she doesn't spend so much time on her computer, and her computer was over here. So we just moved things around. Now Travis is here, and so we can walk through this area easier. And Olivia's computer's here. And then she just keeps her chair over here, because if it's here, then it's in the way. But it makes it a lot nicer. And then the other thing I did is this picture. This is the one I was telling you about in one of my other blogs. This little girl right here is my grandmother, and then this is her little brother. And this was the picture that was in my mom and dad's house, and I had told my mom that I would like to have it, and my dad said, well, when you get a spot for it, then you can just go ahead and take it. So I did. I kind of put it in here. I want to make this room kind of like my vintage room, because this is my my grandpa on my dad's side, his stock hauling business sign that was on his truck. And then I've got my vintage picture of my grandmother there, which is my mom's mom. And eventually we're going to go down to just one aviary. I'm going to keep this aviary, but I'm going to get rid of this one. And then I can have that whole wall over there to do vintage type stuff on. So anyway, that was what we did this weekend. Got this kind of more organized in here. I like it a lot better. Okay friends, I think I'm going to close the vlog out here. There wasn't a whole lot going on today, and this will be kind of a shorter vlog, but that's okay. But before I go, I do want to mention that Michelle from MICH&NATE wanted me to tell you all that the reason why she's not put up any videos the last couple of days is because she is at the hospital with her mother. I'm not really sure what's wrong with her mom, but her mom took ill, and so they took her to the emergency room yesterday, and pretty much spent all day in the emergency room waiting for her to finally get a room. And so she finally did get a room, and Michelle also said that at this time her mom doesn't really know where she's at. So she was asking for all of her friends on YouTube to please pray for her mother, and to keep them in your thoughts. And she knows that a lot of her subscribers we have mutual subscribers, so she wanted me to please make that announcement. So everyone, please keep Michelle and her family in your prayers as her mother is ill. Alright everyone, I'm going to go, and we will talk to y'all later. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye friends.